Today we're gonna be covering the new Palace and Nike drop. I didn't even go live because I overslept for like over 30 minutes after the drop. So I was kind of bummed on that. I think I just completely ignored my alarm, but I ended up going in store like 3 days later. Today is Tuesday and I went yesterday, Monday, to kind of see what's still available because there was like a big restock online. Not everything restocked, I'd say like half the items did. So I was like, you know what, let's just go see what's available in store because I think that means that there's gonna be stuff that's still sitting. And that was the case. The only thing I picked up is the Tri-Fur tee. I wanted to get the crew neck, which was my favorite item of the entire release. I also thought about getting the track jacket. The track jacket did restock yesterday morning in a size small, but in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna wait to see if it's still available in store. And if it is, then I'll pick it up. When I went in store, they didn't have any smalls. They did have a medium. I tried it on, but obviously I think a medium for Palace feels a little bit big. There's also the white colorway, but I just didn't care for this too much. Maybe I'll place a little bit on StockX, see if I could hit it, but I thought the gray one here was the best one. But if I got it online, I think it would have been around like $255, like around there after tax and shipping. So that's why I kind of decided to pass. If they restocked like a bunch of the tees and the crew neck, then maybe I just would have grabbed a full cart and checked that out. But I'm like, just single carting that one thing, I was like, I'm gonna go in store, might as well see if it's still available. But I was really surprised to see that they still had tons of the Nike stuff. I thought all the tees were gonna be gone. They only had the white one and also the gray one. I thought the charcoal one was the best one. Black one was probably my second favorite, but if I went for the drop, I was planning to go for the charcoal colorway. I personally did not care for the hoodies, even though that was probably the most popular thing of the entire drop. Those are gone. I grabbed a size medium on this tee. I usually grab large for Palace, but I kind of wanted to size down to see how it fits. And I think a medium, in my opinion, fits a little bit better. I could even go for a small if I want more of like a 1-to-1 fit, but I do like somewhat of relaxed fit, so that's why I went with medium. And it might shrink a little bit, so that's why a medium I think fits perfect. They do run a little bit longer than I'd like, but you know me, I'm always cropping a lot of my tees, and the design doesn't go way under, so I can still crop it and it'll still look good. I also personally liked a little bit of a distressed look on a tee, and I'm also surprised that I grabbed the white tee. I was kind of going back and forth on like, should I get the gray one or should I get this white one? But I prefer the Nike check being in the neon green rather than the Tri-Fur here. Also, I've never purchased any of the Tri-Fur Palace tees. I was never into Palace when it was super hyped, when every single Tri-Fur was just like reselling for money. I got into a little bit later, so that's why I feel like the Tri-Fur doesn't speak too much. And the crew neck was my favorite item from the drop. But I made the trip there and I'm like, I kind of want to grab something. And I do like the tee, so that's why I picked it up. I will say they are kind of pricey. It was $68. Since I didn't see the retails online, because by the time I looked, a lot of it was sold out, I was surprised to see that it was $68. I thought it was like 58 at least, because I think Palace tees are usually 48. Let me double check. Yeah, they're usually 48, and there's the Marc Baudet one that's 68. So I guess collab ones usually are $20 more, which I was surprised to see. But I will say, I do like the quality of the Palace shirts. They are very soft, 100% cotton. And I'm worried that there's gonna be a lot of fakes out there just because they did sell out. So if you are worried about like the tags and info, I'm gonna have a full video right here showing you the tag from the inside, also the tag on the neck, just to make sure you're getting like a legit one, because it's such a simple design that you're gonna see a lot of fake ones out there. Also, I just wasn't gonna go in store because I thought there might've been a sneakers drop for this because it's the first Palace and Nike collab. And I'm like, maybe they'll do a big drop on Nike. I've yet to see them post anything. There's always a chance they could do it, but I feel like right now it's just gonna be Palace exclusive. So I'm like, let's go make the trip, see if I could get anything in store. But got super lucky because a lot of it did sell out online. I do wanna go through the entire drop. Let's start off with the jackets. Like I said, this restocked yesterday on Monday. Wanted to pick it up, but I don't know why I just didn't grab it. Maybe I should have just grabbed it. I'm like overthinking about it because it was really nice in the gray colorway. Wasn't a big fan of the white one, but the gray one looks really nice. I love the Palace track jackets. They always do a good job on the track jackets. They also gave us the bottoms in the same colorways. We had the white one and also the gray one. These were nice, but I just didn't even ask about them in store. Next thing here are the jerseys. So we had 3 different colorways. We had the white one, which was the best one in my opinion. This Volt one here, and also the gray one. Wasn't a big fan of the jerseys. I do think the white one is the best one, but 158, I completely passed on them. I'd rather get the crew neck, but I couldn't get it, unfortunately. They also gave us these vests that were kind of cool, but I just don't really wear these like sport like vests. Along with the jerseys, we get these soccer shorts in the same colorways. You can't forget that this whole collab is very football inspired, soccer inspired. A lot of the promo had Rooney. Next up, we have the hoodies, which were the most popular item of the entire drop. We had the white colorway, the gray one, black, and also the charcoal colorway. I thought the white one might have been sitting in store because I feel like a lot of people just don't like a lot of the white hoodies. I think the gray one might have been the best one just because I like the neon check mark. I think I said it earlier before. I think the neon check mark with the Trifer looks the best, along with the black hoodie. And then next up, we have my favorite item of the entire drop. I like every single colorway. I would have been happy with either one. First one here is the gray one. Also in my head, I'm like, maybe they're sitting in store because there isn't a Trifer on the crew neck, but the hoodies do, so people rather go with the Trifer design. I don't care for it as much, so I was kind of hoping that they would have these available. Just the P90 on the back, along with Palace, and then a little P90 on the front. The gray one might have been my favorite one, but I would have been happy with any single colorway. I'm hoping there's like a random restock online so I could try to get one in a size small. And then last but not least, I have to talk about the P93 sneakers. These were cool in store. They are an all synthetic leather shoe. Retails only $110, so they aren't super expensive. I tried on a size 10 because they fit pretty tight. And yeah, I would say they're a little bit more narrow than I'd like. Did not try a 9.5, maybe a 9.5 would have worked. So I was kind of thinking about it. I was like, these are a nice looking sneaker. And I'm also to the point where I'm like, I kind of have to stop buying new shoes unless I really love it. Unless I just get rid of a bunch, then I'm like, okay, maybe I could bring in a few. But right now I'm at the point where I'm just stacking up a lot, which I will be doing a review on like a bunch of shoes that I have. I just haven't had the chance to do it. But this one here, cool colorway. Hopefully in the future we have some newer models that they collaborate with. But this one here, I don't think is a bad first drop. Also, I thought these were gonna drop on the sneakers app. So I'm like, maybe I'll wait till they do a sneakers drop so I could just get it there and potentially return it if I don't like it. But I don't think that's gonna happen. But that's it for the collab. Let me know, were you a fan of this? Did you not like it? I know there were a few people that just weren't big into it. I thought it was cool. I was most excited for the crew neck, but fortunately I could not get it because I had to work and I had some other stuff to do the whole weekend. That's it for the video. If you do enjoy watching this, hit the like button, subscribe. I tried to do a vlog style video, but I realized some of the footage didn't look good, so I ended up scrapping it. I'm gonna try to do that for next time. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace.